said she love me, don't know what she mean. I'm hunting on focus, I'm counting my green. You niggas is goofy.
Hey man, big Sachi Gang shit. It's your boy Sachi Gang showing your favorite rapper, your favorite trapper, your favorite dancer, your favorite prancer. I can be anything you want me to be, but I can never be no fault nigga. I can never be no lame nigga. And today we gonna be doing the story time on this time when I got shot. We're gonna be talking about like what happened in the beginning of the day leading up to when it happened, and then we gonna talk about what happened after. So we finna get into the video and rock it out. So boom, P. So it was 4th of July, 2023, man. It was, you feel me, just a day. Like a normal, regular, schmegular ass day. You feel me? Me and my brother, T, we was chilling in the room with my little sister C and A. They was in the other room, you know, on their phones, talking to their friends like, girl, I'm finna start my YouTube. And this, that, and the third, you feel me? Like little girl shit, you know, talking about YouTube, talking about dolls, talking about slime, everything. You feel me? Me and T, we playing the game, you know, playing 2K, you feel me? I was giving him the works. Dead heavy. But that's another story for another time. You feel me? You feel me? I was giving him the works, and then, you feel me? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, he was like, hey, bro, it's the 4th of July, man. Somebody gonna pop tonight, bro. Because do your homework on. In Lansing, when it's the 4th of July, somebody's bound to get popped. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, feel me, we playing the game. And then he says that shit. And then I'm just like, bro, shut your ass up. Because, you feel me, I didn't want to hear that shit. And it's like, it was like negativity. And I did not want that shit to stick on me. It's like, you feel me? When it's negativity, it's like, when it's like a skunk sprays you, the stink stays on you. You gotta do something to get that shit off. So, you know, I start doing shit to get that shit off me. Like, calling my homies, you feel me? Rapping on the phone, you feel me? Chewing the fat, talking our jive. Then all of a sudden, my brother was like, he says it again, like, hey, bro, somebody gonna get popped tonight, bro. I'm like, bro, shut up. And then it was nothing else after that. You feel me? He started playing some bangers. I'm not gonna lie. He would start playing that S.Go, where the bros at? I'm trying to bend. Like, who trying to go meet their friend? Like, that type of shit. You feel me? We was in there getting sturdy and shit, vibing. Then all of a sudden, like, he gets a call from Mama Big Stepper. Mama Big Stepper calls like, hey T, you trying to go by the Lugnuts Stadium and watch the fireworks? I'm with Overly Strong, dude. I'm just giving out nicknames and stuff because, you feel me, I'm not gonna say no names. You feel me? Mama Big Stepper calls him, tells him like, hey, you trying to go to the Lugnuts Stadium, watch the fireworks go off? He was like, yeah. She was like, I'm gonna be back at the house in this time orderly fashion. Boom, boom, boom. You feel me? So we still doing our thing then. You feel me? I go get in the shower, you feel me? I get all spiffy, you feel me? I had on the Miri pants, the all black Miri pants, the motherfucking Gucci belt, you feel me? And I had the brakes on. You feel me? And you feel me? I was looking, oh shit. Ah! So after like all of that, T gets in the shower. Mama Big Stepper gets back. T is already out the shower, and he's back on the game when she gets back. So Mama Big Stepper gets in the shower. You feel me? And you feel me? She gets dressed. She puts on some drip. I'm not gonna lie, Mama Big Stepper, she got hella drip. If that's one thing I learned from, if there's one thing I learned from that lady, you always gotta, you feel me, put on your best fashion when you go out. So she puts on her drip. You feel me? Overly Strong dude sitting on the couch. Like, when I tell you this dude is like overly strong, this dude looks like Lou Ferrigno's Incredible Hulk. If y'all ever watched if you was born back in the day and you watched the Incredible Hulk, Or you could look it up online. Look up Lou Ferrigno, Incredible, and it'll show you Incredible Hulk, and it'll show like overly stocky. So after that, I go sit out on the couch with overly strong dude, and he was like, "Hey son, how you doing, man?" Like he has a very like gentle voice. You feel me? That was low key bringing like me to a sense of peace. Like, okay, he not gonna say that shit either. He not gonna say that shit. So, you know, we and him talking, you feel me, chewing the fat, talking our job. Then all of a sudden, Mama Big Step was like, "All right, y'all, come on, let's go." We all get in the car. My brother Mir was there too. Mir was there, you feel me? And, you feel me, we all hop in the whip, you feel me? And then, like, we get ready to dip out. You feel me? We took a couple stops at first. We stopped at the Kroger. We stopped at the gas station. We stopped there. A whole bunch of stores, you feel me? Grab some snacks, grab some drinks, because, you know, you can't be hungry off of it. Because you're hungry off of it, like, you ain't gonna get nothing. You feel me? After we stop at the stores and stuff, you feel me? We get to this parking lot, and it's by the Lugnut Stadium. It's like a whole park, like 2 parking lots, like mashed together. And then we sitting there, like there's a whole bunch of biker gangs out there. Not even biker gangs, biker crews. You feel me? Biker crews out there. Mama Big Step will go say what's up to her friends, like, "Hey y'all, boo, 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 whoa." You feel me? Me, T, and Mir, we go say what's up to our friends. That's like, we see me like, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, that's that. What's up, y'all? Boom, boom, boom. You feel me? You feel me? We just all chilling. And then T gets the idea like, "Hey bro, let's go on the trail walk." You feel me? I'm like, me and Mir, we like, okay, cool, let's go on this walk. So we start going on the walk. And then like once you get right down the street, you'll see the trail. It's like in the parking lot leading into it. And then on the other side, you see the other part of the trail. So you feel me? We start walking and we go into Old Town. And then we see Ezel. And Ezel like, "What's good, y'all? Boom, 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 wop the band. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's 4th of July, somebody gonna get popped." I'm like, "Man, shut that shit up." Or how would you say that, Vaughn? Boy, if you don't, like, that's just how I felt, because I wasn't trying to hear that shit. Like, stop saying that shit around me. You feel me? So, you know, we talk with Ezel, talking our talk, and then we start walking off. We go the other way to the Lance and Shuffle, and then by the Lance and Shuffle, there's this little like gym park. Like, there's no monkey bars, no nothing. It's just like straight up gym things, like pull-up bars, you feel me, bikes, everything of that nature. We stop there, you know, we see some more friends talking, and then we go to the Lance and Shuffle. By the Lance and Shuffle, and we sit down for a minute, and I get a call from my boss, Nigeria. Nigeria calls my phone. He was like, "Sean, are you available tonight?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm available." He was like, "Can you come in and do security work for this party?" I'm like, "Of course." You feel me? Because Nigeria, I used to work and do security for parties when I was working for Nigeria. So I would go to this party, wherever he needed me, where he was at. You feel me? We would sit. So he calls me, says all of that. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, somebody else, I hear it from far away. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. And you know, it's Lansing on 4th of July. It get hectic at night. Like, oh God. You'll think it was some motherfucking fireworks, but no, that's somebody getting they Maduba gobbler. Boom! Oh God. And so T was like, T was like, hey man, you gonna tell me who called you? You gonna tell me like what was that all about? I'm like, man, it's nothing. He's like, all right, bro. So we walked back to Mama Big Stepper's whip. You feel me? We just sitting there. An hour goes by. He was like, you finally gonna tell me? And he knew I was lying because I didn't want to tell him. He was like, so you gonna tell me? I'm like, man, I gotta go into work tonight. He's like, nah, man, fuck that shit. Don't go into work. I'm like, bro, I want this money because he's paying me. And at that time, I didn't have no other gig. I wasn't doing shit. I was down on my ass, down on my knuckles. You feel me? So after I tell him that, he tells Mama Big Stepper, overly strong dude, Mir, C&A, like, hey man, yeah, it's Sean gotta go to work. And C&A was like, oh my God, you always work and you never spend time with us. I'm like, I gotta get this money, girls. So after that, you feel me? A couple more hours go by. We just still chilling. And then everybody branched off. Mama Big Step and them, they went back to the crib. And me, I went to work. I told them like, hey y'all, hasta luego. I'm going to work. Deuces. You feel me? I walked the trail to get to work. So you feel me? I get to work. Nigeria's like, Sean, please set out the landlines. Please set out the table. Please set out the cash register. Set up the table for DJ F. If y'all know who DJ F is, you got to be from Lansing to know. I'm not going to give out full discreet names. So DJ F gets there, he sets up his table, boom, 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 boom. He, testing the sound, starts scratching. Then all of a sudden you hear another person pull up, and that's MC, the party host. You feel me? And he gets in, he gets to set up like, hey yo, check 1 2, check 1 2. Yeah, it's your boy, Party Man MC. As party MC, you feel me? Boom, 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 boom. After MC does his thing, all you hear is music bumping. Like, it sounds like a big ass speaker. Man, what? All you hear is some Skilla baby. Niggas always barking on the net, don't even be wild. I get in my car and bless my sister with a freestyle. You feel me? The gym jams, you dig? So after he played the jams, you feel me? It's like nobody's coming yet because the Lug Nuts was still playing. And when the Lug Nuts play on 4th of July, they let off fireworks at the end of the game, win or lose. You feel me? All of a sudden, like, he was like, hey bro, I'm not finna, it's getting late, nobody's showing up. I'm like, man, and we all just like, man, be patient. We sitting here for hours on top of hours, then all of a sudden you hear, Lug Nuts win, and then you hear big ass fireworks go off. It sounded like a 300 blackout was just shooting, like big ass shells. Boom, 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 boom. And then after all of that, people start showing up. You feel me? I'm getting everybody's tickets. I'm getting everybody's money. I'm giving everybody their wristbands. Everybody gets into the party, then the hookah man shows up. He got portable hookahs. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to get the portable hookahs to take home after my shift so I could, you feel me, while I'm playing the game. And PSA, if you a man and you smoke hookah, don't let nobody say nothing about you. It's not the smoke hookah. It's not. For real. You a grown ass man doing what the fuck you wanna do. You had the money to purchase that shit, smoke that shit. For real. Dead homies. So after that, it's just like, you know, plain old vibes. You can, I see a couple of my friends that I know from, you know, being in the music business, and a couple of people who know my music. They're like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, your shit is hard, bro. You feel me? And if y'all wanna know what my music is, I got videos, and y'all can see like some of my songs. So after that, it's just like, yup. Everything's cool, copacetic. Then, all of a sudden, another security guard pops up. His name is B. We gonna call him B. B comes in, you know, had a big ass a gun. The gun had monkey nuts on it. If you don't know what monkey nuts is, double clip. Monkey nuts. And it was filled with all 223s. You feel me? And we just like, I'm like, what's good, B? He's like, what's up, young man? You doing good? You doing good? You feel me? You know, chewing the fat. And then I noticed B keeps on going into the party to grab drinks. I'm like, come the fuck on. You getting slizzard, bro. You gotta be on point. And you know, I'm just like, I'm letting it go at this point, because you could tell somebody to like, give somebody advice, but if they're a grown ass person, you can't tell them to do shit. You can give them advice and they can follow it. Like the saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So he keeps going in. Final time, he comes out. You feel me? You could see that he got a little stank in his walk because he's slizzard. But he's still clutching that big thing. I'm like, pause. He's still clutching that big ass gun. I'm like, the way he was clutching, he knew something was gonna go on that night. And then after that, for me, I go inside. I'm just like, okay, it's cool, you know. Everything, checking out the vibes in the party, you know, checking see if Nigeria wants something. Seeing if he like needs me to, you know, wipe something down. He like, no. He was like, are you hungry? I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of hungry. You know, he whipped up the fixings real quick. You feel me? Some jollof rice, some motherfucking barbecue chicken, some plantains. Fire, I'll tell you. You feel me? We do all of that, and then after that, we go. I go back outside. You know, sit down, eat my food. You know, I grabbed the water, the drink, just feel me, because I didn't want to drink no soda on the spot. Because after I ate some food, I want to still be able to hop up and be like, hey, get your ass in here. And then a couple more, like 4 more hours goes by. Mama Big Stepper pulls up. She was like, hey baby, you hungry? You need some food? I'm like, she was like, did you? I said, yeah. But she was like, here's something else so you can have it as a snack. She pulled out with a big ass burrito from Taco Bell. And you know, Taco Bell, they burritos be hitting on the low. Like, you just gotta put your fixings to it. After she gave me the burrito, I put my faces on it, you know, scarf that shit down. Then she was like, "You be safe tonight." I remember saying those words vividly. She was like, "You be safe tonight." I'm like, "Okay." Then she motherfucking dips out. And you know, it was just cool. It was cool. Then like a couple more hours goes by. I'm sitting here like chilling, minding my business. Then all of a sudden, like, my MC comes up to me and goes like, "Hey man, tell them people coming to the party, stop parking lot pimping." If you don't know what parking lot pimping is, that means you just chilling in the parking lot, not coming into the party. Or not going into a function or an event that's going on. And then all of a sudden, all you see is Nigeria come up to me and he tells me the same thing. I'm like, he was like, "Sean, please tell the people to come into the party and stop parking lot pimping. The police are watching." And people had open fucking bottles. I'm like, dude, okay. So, you feel me? I go out to the parking lot. You feel me? Tell a couple people to come inside. And then I look over, I see these two dudes. All you hear is, "Hey, you over here paperwork partying. I seen the paperwork." And if you don't know what paperwork party is, that's street lingo or prison lingo. Like, the police have your name and document saying things that people have done. You snitching. That's paperwork party. Dude was like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I ain't even do that, bro." Big dude grabs him up. "Come here." Starts, you feel me, fucking him up. I'm like, hey bro, we can't be doing that. Y'all come into the party so the police won't be showing up. And then one of their friends comes out of nowhere like, "Do I know you?" I'm like, nah, but I know you. He like, you know, he kind of give me a look like, "Nigga, who are you?" But it was like not on no disrespectful shit, cause you feel me, he's an artist and I listened to his music when I was like younger. You feel me? I was always listening to his shit, and you feel me, I was like low-key starstruck when I saw him. And you feel me, that was that. And he was like, okay, I'll tell him come inside. You feel me? I go back to like this light post. I'm holding on to it like I'm in an old 1940s movie. I'm singing in the yard. But after I go to that light post and shit, Nigeria comes up behind me. He's like, "Did you tell them people to come inside?" I'm like, "Yes, I did." He was like, "Okay." Went back and then came back. I'm standing there again. Then he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, you feel me? I'm just taking in the air. It feels good out here. Then all of a sudden, I turn my head to look at him. Then all of a sudden, all you hear is, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." I look like one of the meerkats from Lion King looking at headlights like. Then I turn around again. Front of my right thigh. Bullet hit. Ripped out the side. You feel me? I'm hopping on one foot to get in the building now. And my fucking, I get to the, close to the door, the back of my left thigh. Ripped out the other side. Now I'm crawling in the building like Major Payne in that when he was talking to Tiger. "Pain, I can't feel my legs. I'm in there fucked up. You feel me? So I'm crawling all the way into the party. I'm yelling out, fudge! I'm hit. You feel me? I'm over here stressing out. You feel me? Nobody believed me till they turned on the light and they saw a line of blood just leading to the DJ booth. I stopped at the DJ booth because I knew I was safe. I knew I wasn't gonna get hit anymore. You feel me? So after the shooting stopped, everybody's checking me. Oh my God, are you okay? You feel me? These two girls come up to me. One's holding my back up and one's holding my head because I'm like, I don't want to die. Did I get hit? I'm over here bawling my eyes out, crying for a minute. Crying. When I say hysterical, I look like I just crying like I just got broke up with. Balling. Then all of a sudden, this lady, she starts like pulling off my pants. And she's just like, she was like, I'm gonna see if you're hit. And then I had black pants on, remember that? You couldn't see the blood, but you could see it like leading in. So I'm like, you know I got hit. You see blood coming in. You see the blood coming when I'm coming in, so why the fuck would you not know if I'm hit? You feel me? She pulls my pants down. She was like, okay, I'm gonna have you look at your leg. I look at my leg. It looked like Jason went to work on my leg. I'm talking about straight up. I'm like, oh my God. She was like, I'm gonna see if there's an eczema wound. You look on the side of my leg, you could see the eczema wound. And you feel me? It looks like motherfucking Michael Myers and Jason had a war on my legs, and they was just like, okay, we gonna go at it. You feel me? Then, you feel me, V2, shout out V2, because you feel me, I wouldn't be here if he wasn't there. He actually saved my life. He tore up a motherfucking goddamn extension cord, wrapped it around my leg with a towel and everything, making sure I was good. Nobody knew I was hitting my other leg. I didn't even know I was hitting my other leg. Then he's on the phone with the ambulance. The ambulance got there in under 15 seconds. They got there 15 seconds, you feel me? Got me up, took me to the hospital. You feel me? And then at the hospital, they talking to me like, hey. They was like, the hospital shut down, proper protocol. Like if anybody got shot, they didn't want nobody come in and finish the job. So after that, feel me? After that was done, I asked the lady in the hospital, can I put my phone on the charger? I'm like, she was like, yes, you can. My phone gets put on the charger. And they take me to another room to see if there's any bullet fragments or any broken bones inside of me. And we'll see if I would need surgery. Then she proceeds to tell me the worst. You got hit in your other legs. Well, I'm like, man, god damn. Fuck up, you hear me? She tells me, and then she takes me back to the other room. Feel me? I get my phone, I call Mama Biggs, I call T, and Mir like, hey bro, what's up, y'all? They was like, man, what's up with you, bro? They was like, I'm like, man, I'm in the hospital. They was like, why you in the hospital? I'm like, I got shot. They was like, what the fuck? Calling Mama Big Stepper. They call her. She starts. They tell her, I got I got shot. She starts crying. And then, feel me? I called my mom over 17 times. You know, she was asleep. Her phone usually be like D&D when she sleep. You feel me? Feel me? After that, I called my friend Tana and Ken. And it was like, Yaz, where you at? Cause Yasmani is my middle name, so they call me Yaz. They was like, Yaz, where you at? I'm like, I'm in a hospital. They was like, what happened? I'm like, I got shot. They was like, you lying. And then I flipped the camera, showed my legs. They was like, oh my God, Yaz, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. Then we hang up the phone after that. Then the other doctors come in. One knows my mom. She was like, you got shot? Because I told her my name. I'm like, you got shot? You? Out of all people, you? What the hell was you doing? I'm like, I was just at work. She was like, oh, your mama finna be pissed. Your family's gonna be pissed. They finna turn this city red. I'm already knowing. And then other doctors come in, you feel me, start to clean out my legs with iodized water. And you feel me, clean me out. And then they give me these hospital pants and everything to put on to, you know, to make sure because my old pants were taken into investigation, see what was going and see. Yeah, they cleaned me out, put my other pants in the bag, taking an investigation, put me in these hospital pants, and you feel me, wrap my legs up, and give me crutches, you feel me, I walk out the hospital on my crutches, you feel me. Tay and Mama Big Stepper, they get there, you know, they checking on me like, hey, you good? I'm like, yeah, Tay, shout out to T, because, you know, he actually waited outside the hospital door for me to, you know, come give me a hug, help me to the car. And he would not let me walk on my own. He was like, sit your ass in his wheelchair. You feel me? And I sat down, because I ain't got no arguments. I just got shot. So after I got shot, it was just like, boom, I gotta go. I gotta go home. And when I tell you, I bled through them hospital pants, it was like my butt, like where my butt is, it was bleeding. It looked like it looked like I just started my period, and I don't even have a period, I'm a man. It's like, it looked like I started my period on the wrong time, no pad. But then after that, Mama Big Stepper takes me to go get some food, everything of that nature, you know. And shout out to Mir too, because he stayed in the room with me. He slept in the room with me to make sure I was good, because, you know, that could really do something to a person's mind and fuck them up mentally. So, and yeah. So, hey man, I'm glad. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, you feel me? And to anybody that's going through PTSD, that shit is real. And if you know somebody going through PTSD, that's nothing to play about. There's nothing to joke about. That's real life. And to people who fucking shoot guns in public settings, like just shooting for no reason, because the dude went behind the car and shot. That's what I found out from goddamn police officers. If you're a person like that, bro, you do not deserve to have a fucking gun. Use that shit to protect yourself in your own settings. Don't put other people in harm's way, man. Like, come on, man. Be smarter than that. But yeah. Hey, man. Big such again shit. Hey, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the content. We got more coming soon. You feel me? We got guests coming on to the show. Tell their own stories. And you feel me? More gym content and mukbangs and vlogs and public interviews coming. So, Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and you know, show some love. And we
Said you love me, girl, not trusting. Outside with you, baby, I've been thugging. You the reason why I'm focused on myself.